Live. Here we go. Oh, you know what, guys? This is just to the point where you just say enough is enough. Live on the line, of course, we got goodness in the poetry cut from the poetry corner, getting ready and gearing up. It's a long week ahead of us. You know, goodness, I'm excited, and at the same time, I'm aggy. For some reason, it seems like we get to a point. First of all, good morning, Holy Spirit. I'm not gonna complain first. Nope, I refuse to. Nope, can't have my joy. I'm sorry. Right. Yeah, my bad. Redirect. Let's redirect. How about that? Good morning, Holy Spirit. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, how about we gonna start it off like that? How are you this morning, goodness? Before you say anything to anybody, that should be the first, first greeting in the morning. Mm-hmm. And you know what, as it should be, because at the end of the day, we really have to recognize the Holy Spirit, the Ruach Kadesh first. It's always a great opportunity to be able to be amongst the living, especially after coming out of a weekend like we just did for the Feast of Trumpets, all the signs and the wonders that, you know what, I just got spiritual checked. I really did. I just got spiritually checked this morning, and I needed that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Not just good morning, but thank you, Holy Spirit, because if he dwells in you, he will definitely do a spirit check when you decide to come out of character, or something decides to pull you out of character. Thank God for the Holy Spirit. Goodness, how was your weekend? It was okay. It was cool, for the most part. I got to see my grandbaby, so that was a good thing. How are they doing? They doing good. It was good to see them husband squeeze them, laugh with them, bicker with them, because, kids be kids, but it was beautiful. It really is the truth. It really is the truth. It's a Manna Monday. It's kind of, huh? What about your weekend, honey? I am really, really, I'm sad that I missed the doors, Mm-hmm. But, I know she was here. How long was she here for? Is she still here? No, she made her way back. So, Pueblo, you get to have Ladora's back, but trust and believe Buffalo is always going to be home. But at the same time, I think she's going back to a lot of people who missed her in Colorado. And I'm happy that she had the opportunity to share herself amongst so many people here in Buffalo. I thought that was just amazing. And I commend her for all of the outpour that I'm sure she had, and all of the intake that she was able to get. It's nothing like visiting home. So for all of this, you who are away from home, when you visit home, make sure that's as much as you pour out, you take in, and when you pack your bags, you pack them with a hearty dose of love. I think that's important. Oh yeah, definitely. Did legendary get a chance to see her while she was here? I am not sure. Like I said, I had a weekend in service all weekend. So unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, I had a chance to see her in service on both Sabbaths, on trumpets and on the Sabbath Sunday, so Saturday and Sunday. So I was pretty much, that was where I was at. I would have to ask him and the family and things. So, I let folks represent themselves when it comes down to that. But I do know for a fact that she did do her own traveling. I was proud of that. She had a chance to stop by the studio. That early morning thing was good. And I think I'm just excited, that people are able to do achieving things. She's a very well-known designer in Pueblo. She started here, and a lot of people recognize her for her, her abilities here and in ministry. So I think that's awesome. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Speaking of Black Achievers, what's going on this weekend? What you got cooking up? Oh, Listen, this weekend is a Black Achievers weekend. If you're joining us live on Take a Solar Moment page, thank you so much. We will not be using the other platform right now. Started to say that differently, but I said it with wisdom and love. We will not be using the Blog Talk platform. So you're joining us live either on YouTube stream or right here over on the Take a Solar Moment live page. Thank you so much. This weekend is the you ready for this? The 47th Annual Black Achievers in Industry Awards, October 5th, 2009. It does start red carpet reception at 5:30, and at 7 p.m. there is the dinner begins. So many different sponsors, so many different people getting acknowledged, so many different things that will be happening that night that we're going to get excited. In just a minute, we're going to get ready for the Law of the Land with James Gill. And we're going to hear what that is all about. And then we're going to talk about what is achieving when you're Black. You know, I got to tell you, goodness, I saw a very interesting Netflix, I want to say documentary. And I find it very interesting what was going on, the opposite of what we're going to talk about, but it ties in. Hold on. Here's the Law of the Land with James Gill. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. The law of the land for today is I need to talk about all of the punk aspirin parents that's out there. Yes, I said it. I need to talk to you punk aspirin parents. What's happening is that we tend to think that we want our kids to have it better than what we had it. I hear so many people saying it. I want them to have more than what I had. But then they tend to give them the physical things that they didn't have. That's part of it. They want them to have a better home that they had. They want them to have a better schooling that they had. They want them to have a lot of different things, which I can do understand. But you're also missing something. They have to be a whole lot stronger now than ever before. We're not giving them the mental strength that they need. At a certain time, at a certain age, we need to let these kids grow and let them make their mistakes. We need to be their safety net. Not their net, not the rope that they're hanging on, not the platform that they're hanging on. We have to be that safety net. So when they do fall and they fall again, we are there to catch them, to pick them back up, and to tell them the right way that they need to go. We cannot keep giving them everything, and they will not learn nothing. And they will not survive out here in this world because it's getting rougher and rougher each day. But then ask yourself, was your life really that bad? Did your parents really do that much to you? They didn't give you that much that you have to give them a whole lot more than what you had? Look how well put together you are. Somebody is proud of you. So somebody had to do something right. So don't change too much of the formula. That's the law of the land for today.
All right. Listen, and of course, good. I mean, punk aspirin parents, get rid of the headache. How do you stop getting the headache from being a parent? Don't be a punk, because as raising children is different nowadays. It's definitely a different breed of children that we're raising, and I think that's a great way to start our conversation on being achievers. When you think of Black achievers, it's great that we're going to the awards ceremony, and we're talking about achievers in industry. And I think that is all great. But I guess my first question to the audience that has joined us, and to goodness, and everyone that is listening, what does it mean to achieve? What does achieving look like?
In several different ways, you know. When you're out here achieving or accomplishing things, you know, some people set goals, some people crush their goals, some people are still working on their goals, you know. And that's something else that Brother Gill said before. You know, was it something that you wanted to do? Is it something that you put down that you need to pick back up? You know, and you still continue to press forward in spite of everything that's going on. You know, you're still achieving. You know. And there was something else he said about, having arrived. When you arrive at one destination, there's always another. So let's all vision to better yourself. And, arrive at another destination. So, when you're out here and you're achieving things and accomplishing goals and, overcome adversity and not giving up, when you have people in the industry and the business, when you start a business, the first year is always rocky. It takes about 5 years to get all the kinks and quirks and stuff out of there. You don't give up in the first 12 months. You don't give up in the first 2 years. You keep pressing forward. You keep achieving. You keep going. And some people don't even get recognized. Some people don't even mind not being recognized because they're focused, laser focused.
Labor. Oh, wait, sis. Oh. Listen, but you just said labor focused. Labor focused, like that's a deep way to look at something. Labor focused. That means, they always say the harvest is plenty, but the labor is few.
Right, but I'm referring to laser, like razor sharp.
Oh, razor focused. I'm thinking, that's why I said stop. Let me make sure, because I'm thinking you said labor focus. And when I think of achievers, I think of those that labor.
Because, when you plant a seed, you have to cultivate it, before they can harvest it.
Exactly.
So you're on the right path. Labor, razor, however, you just got to put the blinders on like a horse.
Exactly. And I find that to be such an awesome way to look at it. Now, some of our guests are saying progress, moving forward and accomplishing what one desires in their life. That is what is it? As a Black Achiever, sponsored award showcase, Black Achievers Award. Yes, that is true. Baba Kamal is right there. He's educating us. It's so good to see you. Yes, Baba, it's always good to see you. And that is so true. In Buffalo, we have this event called the Black Achievers Award. And many times I think what is questioned or misunderstood is, what does it mean to achieve Blackness? And the goal, or should I say Black Achievers Award, what does it mean to do that? And their goal is to enlighten, educate, and motivate and inspire the community, celebrating Black achievement in different industries. And that's what it means on that level. Bring on the book, The Law of the Land, a handbook, a personal empowerment. You know what, Queen Halima, don't get me started, because our publicist, which is our sponsor for sending Goodness and I this year to the Black Achievers Awards, our publicist is probably going to eat that comment up right there. Bring on the book, The Law of the Land. Goodness, you think we can motivate him or see if we can cultivate that from Mr. Gill?
You know what? It's time to get labor sharp, okay? But when you think of Black Achievers or achievement, period, something else came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
You have people out here, some of them are trailblazers, some of them are, out here making an impact, making change, not just talking about it, but being about it. And, like I always say, you can show somebody better than you can tell them. So when you out here showing and proving and motivating, moving, and you taking in some of your own, like you say, you outpouring to others. You have to take a little bit of that in for yourself. And I always say, as I try to help somebody, I try to remind myself the same. Because, it's one thing to give out advice or not even advice, but, just to give your opinion on something and not take a yourself. That you doing yourself a disservice by not even following your own words,
Mm-hmm.
What you preach, showing and proving, like I say,
And that is definitely part of what it means to be an achiever. You lead by example. You let your fruit show. It is. Former mayor as a Black achiever. Former mayor. Okay, I got to get that one. I got to get that. Former mayor as a Black achiever. That's a question, Baba. I don't know. Is the former mayor of Black Achiever? Is he messing with us this morning?
Well, you know, he always stirred the pot, baby. He always stirred the pot.
He,
you know, and so when you take your tea, you put a little honey in that pot.
He always does. He always does.
I want to say something. Good morning, Halima. You know, we missed her over at rehearsal Saturday. You know, her and the actor, but I just want to say when you're talking about Black achievement and people who are out in the community, people who have poured themselves into the community, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Queen Mother Gail, who was ascended, transcended, passed on, and she's an ancestor now. You know, that kind of floored me when I found out about it Friday, that they were having a memorial service for her Saturday. You know, that did something to my heart, you know. And, you know, as we all know, people mourn and grieve in different ways. But I just want to publicly pay my respects to her. I still have a piece or two that I got from her. You know, that they would be very much treasured and cherished, you know. So I do want to put that out there in the universe for Queen Mother.
And I just put on a green rubber band for her returning to the land. And of course, I don't have red, but the closest I can get to the blood that covers her is this pink one. So I put 2 on because she was one of my first sponsors for the building of hip hop. So I'm glad that when you talk about Black Achievers, that you took that moment. I really do. I didn't know where we gonna put it in at, but we definitely have to do that. Goodness, Evangelist said you and I are Black Achievers. Thank you so much. You know, we try. Now, this year in Buffalo, the Black Achievers Awards ceremony is always, not just this year, but it's a big thing in Western New York. And we have the co-chair, Dion Williamson. We have the co-chairs are Royce Woods. This year's sponsorship, okay, we have, this is how it works for Black Achievers. A business can sponsor another person within a business. So from Intercom Buffalo LLC, they sponsored Nia Badger. Uniland is sponsored Matthew Becken. St. John's Baptist Church, Mr. Bill, somebody, Miss Angela Blue, and then you got Miss Bradley. Some people you just don't know because, like I said, these achievers work within businesses, and if they weren't brought out in the forefront, you may never know what they achieve, and it's always a bunch of them. But later on this week, we're going to find out. Key Bank sponsored Rob Cornelius, a young man in the community who we happen to have a chance to speak with, and we're going to find out what his experience is like being a Black achiever. So there's many more that are on there, and big shout out to everyone. Oh, who sponsored Maciel? Give me a second. I'll tell you if he on here. I will let you know. Now I know when Baba come off. Yo, Baba, why you be playing with me? No, I'm reading directly from the website of the Black Achievers. So.
Okay, and that's great because people can go and refer to that themselves. But to my understanding, and I have to grab me a copy, you know, it's a big write-up in the Challenger, and, you know, they always have the cover. So there you will be able to see on the faces and names of these achievers. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there for them to, you know, pick up a copy of the Challenger. Therefore, they'll be able to find out more for themselves, not just from the cover, but looking inside of it. And then you mentioned the website. Can you put that in the comments or get the site out so people can
I will. It's definitely blackachievers.com. I will, but you know I'm over here cracking up, right?
Okay, well go ahead and divulge the information about Kamal speaking.
Why y'all playing with me this morning? First of all, I would have never even wanted to know. This is my personal I don't know. I'm messed up right now. Let me keep going down the line, goodness. Now I want to go back and look at the Black Achievers before I comment on what Baba Kuman just said, because I'm messed up. You know that, right? Okay. So we're going to go back to Rob Cornelius, and we're going to start breaking it down from there. So after Rob, I want to see if this trend is right, goodness. Work with me, y'all. I apologize this morning. Rob Cornelius Reggie DeJean, Crystal Edwards, David Femi, Geraldine Ford, David Garnett, Dr. Grace, Graham Jr., Miss Hall. Okay, I'm Holly Humphrey. Notice I'm doing something here. Johnson. Oh, Marvel, Dr. Marvel Ross Jones over there. Good morning, nephew. I see you. Good morning, Brother Sekou. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, I'm going Kelly, Matt, Marks, McDuffie, McFoy, Moore. Okay, I'm going Napler, Norwood. Hey, Michael Norwood, I know you. Parker, okay, you going through the list, goodness. Hey, Sandra Scruggs, we just talked to you a couple weeks ago on the show. Right, and then you go Walker, Warner, and then special awards go to Maddie. Okay, y'all know Maddie. Now, the Legends Award is going to Maddie. It says special award recipient James Pappas. And then it says special award recipient Anthony Masiello. I thought it was the Black Achievers Award. Baba, come on, you can't put me on blast like that. Goodness, take the mic. I gotta go figure out how to look right now. Herbert Bellamy. Yeah, don't ding just yet. Herbert Bellamy. Anthony Masiello. And back in the day, I used to call him Masiello and always get in trouble because I challenged his politics left and right. I challenged everything that man did. And the city challenged a lot that he did. And it made way for Byron to become the guy that he is today. And I'm trying to figure out what is the specialty about his award that he's a Black achiever. So what makes a Black achiever? Do you not have to be Black? I'm just saying. Okay. Stop playing. No, what I'm trying to figure out, and I watched a documentary by a comedian. I think her name is Cheryl something, a white comedian, and it's on Netflix, right? And what I want to say is she was talking about what white privilege looks like, right? From a white woman's perspective. It's not about being racist. It's not about a divide. It's about being able to build a secure platform for everyone to have something special, right? And this is from what the documentary was saying, and I'm not going to go too far in it. But when you say Black Achievers Award, my question becomes how, and I'm looking down the list, why is he the only one on there, Masiello? Do we do it every year, somebody different? Because sometimes in white structures there is and I'm being honest, this is the society we're living in, and you have to have that conversation, right? Goodness, right? Listen, if they had the Polish Achievers Award and I decided I shop at the Broadway Market a lot and I always support this Polish company, would that still be the same look? Or do we feel like sometimes we have to incorporate people like Masiello? There's nothing have to about it. You guys sell great tickets. So yeah, token. I'm just saying why. I was good with just saying what is a Black achiever. I think I wanted to be ignorant to him being on there. I wanted to be. Goodness, I'm not.
Well, I don't have really anything to weigh in on that, and the comment about the 4%, what that was leading up to was there was a Caucasian, I believe, that was said to be found with about 4% Black in him, and now he's trying to challenge affirmative action and things of that nature. So, that's another story right there. That's a whole other plate. You're talking about civil in the state. That's a whole other plate. We need to talk about that story as well. So I need everybody to look into that because I've been hearing a lot about that over the weekend, over on Instagram. So, if you want to find out, that's the information you can pull up. And so, but that's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. Maybe it's something that they do. Maybe it's something that they've been doing. Who knows?
Baba is not being fair. He's still asking who sent you? Who sent you? Herbert Bellamy Senior Founders Award.
Okay.
So Herbert L. Bellamy Senior Founders Award. So who's ever under that Founders Award of Herbert L. Bellamy Sr., not Junior, Senior, sponsored Mayor Masiello for special award recipient. I'm lost.
Okay, but wow. You know, I had something here. It must have floated off in the air with the bird. I'm trying to figure out where did it go. But what I was going to say was, you know, oh wow, Papa Kamal said, who sent you? That reminded me, yeah, it just came back. The bird was floated right by with it. Here we go. What was that thing you said? You got the wrong guy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got the wrong guy. Those are all types of movies. But in that documentary that on Netflix, if you really look at it from a different perspective, you would ask the same question. The beautiful part about the comedian who put it together, Chelsea is her name. Hi, my name is Chelsea is what it is. I don't know if it's sponsored, but it just has his name, Anthony Masiello, and then it says that's who gave the award to him. So it doesn't say who sponsored him, but they definitely give the award to him. The comedian also interviewed Kevin Hart and our girl Tiffany Haddish. You know I love me some Tiffany. She ready. She had her in tears just talking about what privilege looks like. And when you think about privilege and you think about what makes us look like achievers, you really have to start grabbing the concept that we achieve because we push. We achieve because we don't give in. We achieve because we don't have to give up. And it doesn't take us to reach outside for us to get what we need from the inside. That's what achieving is. When those 7 trumpet sounds, it's not going to be about color, but necessarily it's going to be about commitment. It's going to be about your faith. It's going to be about your understanding. And the ones that are connected are, to me, going to be the ones that endure. And sometimes I look at how we make people connect in our lives, make people connect in our communities. But he didn't want to connect in our community when he was leading our community. So it's hard for me to respect the fact that he's trying to connect now. I'm still going to go because, man, I can't wait to get there and see all of the great achievers. Can't wait to talk to Rob this week. But if you don't connect with me, then how can I embrace you into my community now? And maybe if it was somebody who I felt connected a little bit more, I wouldn't feel the way I'm feeling. But he never connected. And so that connection isn't there. So kudos to all of the real Black achievers.
Not even neglected, but you said connected, so, and I understand what you're saying. How can you feel connected if you felt neglected, period, and when you do achieve things, there's some things that you have to sacrifice in order to get them, and if you've done it once, you can do it again, and then again, let me say this to myself, haven't been in the poetry game too tough. One of these days I'm gonna get back in the poetry, cutting myself and light the corner up. But I have been achieving other goals and other things. I've been in a couple of play productions again, something that I was in a couple of years ago, and thankful that I had the opportunity to do it again. Cream Under a Core, put on that play, and she's coming back. Seven Faithful Mary, and she's a black keeper in her own right, And then I was in a production, The Unexpected, written and directed by Lynette Ridgway. Having the opportunity to achieve those things and to better cultivate the skill. Once the seed is planted, you have to cultivate it. And let me remind myself this again with poetry. That seed is deeply rooted.
Listen.
It's time for me to water it. It's time for me to water it. But let me tell you this. This is a saying that I have. This is a quote that I have. And I believe it's in one of my books or it's going into one of the books. But when you're talking about cultivating and watering things, to me, when people have a big spine, I suggest that they water it so it can grow. You understand me? And that's not really how the quote goes, verbatim, word for word, but it's somewhere along those lines. And, now all of a sudden, years after the neglect and the non-connect, now somebody watering a tree or a plant that, I don't know.
Well,
there wasn't pouring back to the community. So
listen.
It's what it is.
Listen, you said it. It's 1 minute. Actually, it's already 7 o'clock to the top of the hour. But some of the comments really quickly. And guys, keep on talking to each other because conversations like this matter. I'm glad that it came up the way that it did. We're talking about achievers in the industry. And I'm not sure outside of being the old mayor what industry he was in. Honor Griffin, Honor McCutcheon. Stop. Baba Kamal is cutting up. And no, we're not going to boycott them when his name is called. We're not taking a knee when his name is called. And no, I did not care that he played basketball. I just knew he was a tall boy. He just was tall. They cutting up on their goodness. We got
Let me say this real quick before we get cut off at the tab. They just inducted the two brothers that was in their left and back the fifth grade. So I hear you when you talking about taking a knee and raising a fist. Some of that might go on, but at any rate, it's good that they just done that when you're talking about Black Achievers. And I heard you mention Brother Say Cool. I heard that his brother had passed on and ascended. So I just want to give my prayers to him and his queen, and his family on that. And now we can get out and get him.
Listen, this has been Take a Solar moment. She already said it. Have a blessed day. Peace. OMG. Take